All right, everybody. ModelRock321 here. Welcome to the channel. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to rocketry, if you're new to the channel, if you like launches, you like builds, you just like model rocket stuff. Welcome to the channel. Today, this is just more of a discussion type video while I work on getting these fins off this old goblin. I'm going to restore this somewhat. I'm going to keep, if I can keep a lot of these decals and some of this grit, I'm going to keep it. If it gets destroyed in the process, I'll be replacing them. But just want to get these fins off here while I discuss what I'm going to discuss. First topic of discussion is model rocket decals. I did something like this a while ago. Model rocket decals, you can make your own. You can purchase some. Some are better than others. And that's just where we're at with it. I used to get decals for many years. There's a place called Excelsior Decals. They're long gone now. They're long gone. They used to be online, and they made some fantastic decals I would be able to get throughout the 2000s, early 2000s, mid 2000s, whatever. Then I started making my own, and that went well for a long time until software issues and blah blah blah, Adobe, Photoshop, and Illustrator, all these issues started coming up. So I just started to use Tango Papa or Excelsior. Tango Papa had been around. He's a great guy. I believe his name is Tom Prestia, out of Pennsylvania. Very professional. He was in love with Marslanders, and I'm so mad that I didn't get one of his nice big Marslanders. I just took my sweet time, and if you don't get what you're going to get when it's available, beware, because sometimes things go away, and then that's it. He took them out of production, and they went away when he was still running the company. And now he sold the company, I believe, running by, I'm not sure if it's a family member or just another business enterprise that's running it on eBay, and they have a website. Tom was great. The decals were great. He was professional. He shipped really fast. No issues. Tom did his thing. I always enjoyed. I just knew I was going to get a good product from him. You do the order, you're going to get what you're looking for. So as of recent, I did an order from the company that I believe he sold to, or the company that took over. I'm not sure if it's still family or not, but it is not a great experience for me. I think they're called something like CMP products or something like that. They have an eBay store. Kind of like the only ones that's selling water slide decals, like you see right there. These are the ones. I had actually ordered these before. I did a double order. I already had these, and I didn't realize it, and I did another order. So I've been talking to him about that. I'm not sure. They may be getting shipped. They may already be made and getting shipped Friday, he told me. Anyway, this company just don't seem to be that professional to me. They take their sweet time. I did the order. It has been several days, and I contacted them and said, hey, is this going to ship anytime soon? The guy got back to me and said, yes, we ship on demand. Like, what that mean? Okay, I ordered, but the ship didn't happen on demand. It took, like, taking several days. And he said Friday, which is coming up this Friday, when I ordered like last week. So just the quality of the service is going down. The decals are nice, but the service went down, which is a shame, because when Tom was running it and it was Tango Papa, things got done, orders went out, and it was a good time. It was a good time. So that's a shame. That's one thing that's going on. And the next thing that I want to discuss, it's not really an issue, it's just a question of mine. When 3D printed rockets, they're cool. Don't get me wrong. I have right here is a Boyce Little Joe 2. It's a Boyce Aerospace Little Joe 2. The technology is great. Max Q is great. A lot of great 3D printed kits. I have Max Q Falcon 9 for right now. I want to get some of the other ones, but I have the Falcon 9 for right now. 3D printed kits are great. You can get out and get flying, almost immediately. You can probably fly in the same day. You probably get up in the morning, build one of their kits, and you can be flying later that day. When it comes to the Max Q kits, they're really cool. But my question is, are 3D printed rockets allowed in competitions? I'm guessing no. I think you can use parts. I don't know if you can take a full scale kit and use it in FAI. I'm not sure if that's allowed. I'm gonna ask around some more. I'm gonna ask probably Matt and see if he knows. I'm sure he knows, and it's probably in the handbook since this technology came out. But I think you may be able to use the, oh, this one's going to be on there. I think they use the epoxy right here. Guys, what I'm doing is I'm using acetone nail polish remover to just loosen up this wood glue. If you ever have to loosen wood glue, use acetone. That'll break it down. Then you can just pop them off real easy like I was just doing. But I'm thinking they use the epoxy. That has a different color to it on this side. But there's even something to break down the epoxy. I gotta look up what it is. Anyway, but yeah, back to what I was saying with the 3D printed rockets. Like I said, they're cool. They're quick. You know, can get you out flying if that's your thing. But I'm wondering if it becomes more and more normal, will that take away some of the skills that you may miss out on? Like, I grew up in an area you built. There was no 3D printing. You had to build everything. And some difficult kits too. I mean, several balsa wood parts, and you know, had to shape fins. You had to shape certain parts. But 3D printing is cool, though. I'm just bringing up a question. Is it allowed in competitions? Which I don't think it is. I got a feeling that certain parts you may be allowed, like this rocket right here. I'm thinking, because this is all 3D printed, and it's almost it's a build competition too, but I'm not sure. So all the stuff you see here is 3D printed. I'm thinking certain parts they may allow, like these parts here. I'm not sure. I just wonder, could you even enter this? I wonder if this can be entered. If you paint it up, get it really nice, you know, it's scale, and you can get it in competitions. But just something I was wondering. Just something I was wondering. If you know, drop a comment if you know. But I'll have to ask Matt and see. But I kind of doubt that it would be allowed in competitions. And like I was saying, I just wonder if it's going to take away some of your building skills. Like if somebody but at the end of the day, like, I don't know, you got a nice rocket, right? But when it comes to building, will you miss out on some skills by not, you know, by using 3D printed kits? I mean, they're cool. Don't get me wrong. They're cool. They're nice. I do appreciate a fast build and being able to get out and fly instead of, you know, sometimes you got to spend weeks like me with my Saturn 1B. That's still, that needs paint. I'm just waiting on the temperature to change up because I don't want to take it out. And next thing you know, the heat messes up the paint. Then I'm wind up doing double work. So that's why I'm kind of holding off on the Saturn 1B. Want to just cool down a little. But yeah, this may be a problem. This fin is on here. I want to restore this Goblin, but this fin right here is being a problem. The problem Goblin. Let me see, is this even getting soft? Yeah, this glue is getting soft. So this glue on here, this side over here is that's going to break down. That's going to break down. But it's this side, if you can see, they used epoxy. So my man used serious epoxy on here. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get that up, but even all this is just on here, caked on here. But it will break down with this acetone. This side will. I'll be able to get this down. I maybe have to just rip the whole thing off and either start a new fin and get rid of that launch lug and do it right. But I'm gonna see. But yeah, guys, these are kind of some things I just want to talk about. You know, 3D printed rockets versus traditional build rockets, like say that little Joe I showed you. And I have the Estes version, same scale of that one, the one that you have to build. In some parts with 3D printing, there's some advantages. You're getting really accurately scaled parts compared to the vintage ones, the one you have to fully build, because some of the parts won't be to scale. You can get more scale with the 3D printed. But like I said, will you lack in some building skills, or could a person? But yeah, to each his own. They're very cool. I like them. The stuff that Boyce does and the stuff that Max Q is doing. So those two are probably in a little cold war right now because Boyce been around and Max Q's coming on the scene with some different kits though. He's bringing like some very nice ones. He got the Vulcan and he got some good ones. So just sitting here working on this. Just wanted to bring you guys a little state of the union. Oh yeah, I want to show you that I have started the rebuild on my Helirock, the one that had that tragedy. So I cut right where the top crease, it had crimpled right here and it crimpled right here. This bottom crimple, I may replace this or I may leave it. It seemed it's a little more stronger, but I may replace that. I already cut the bad section away. I have a upper replacement tube where it's going to have its the hooks, its upper hooks and some vent holes. And these are the blades. I cut the blades off from the body. And you can see I already have, oh yeah, this is the top coupler. This is where this new body's going to go right on here. So we're getting there. I'm gonna have my hooks up top. I'm gonna go a little higher, but I think the next one's gonna be, it's gonna be successful. This was just a fluke. And this is yeah, so these will join right here. This is already a coupler piece or a piece of yellow tube, and this will join right here like that. It's a little loose fitting, so I'm gonna have to do some adjustment. And I think this tube is cut crooked. I think I cut it crooked, so I'm gonna go back and just check everything over. And here's the other blade, if you're wondering. Other blades right here is perfect. So that's the progress on this rotor rock, and it will be back in the air. Yeah, just looking at this, that crumple looks kind of bad and it bothers me. So I'm probably gonna cut that out, get a piece of coupler in there and join that with a, make it nice and smooth, like up here. This is actually, oh yeah, I'll need another one. These are, yeah, this tube's kind of loose, so I may be replacing even that yellow. Up top is kind of, this bit's tighter because there's more glue and stuff inside there. So I don't know, glue might hold. I guess if I put some glue in there, it'll be fine. But yeah, working on that, working on the Goblin, as you see. This is an upcoming build, this Arconian Destroyer. Always wanted to build this. I love these decals. And I had this set of decals, and I ordered some from that CMP company and getting this bad service. They just don't communicate, man. It's not, I don't really like companies that don't get back to you. And it's been several, I did the order and then I didn't hear anything and they didn't ship, and this was on eBay. So I sent them a message. Then he said, we ship on demand. What do you mean you ship on demand? You ship on demand. I did the order, so get that done. But here's the Red Max, part of the Dusty Ducklings. The new fins are cut. Just gotta sand them, get them close to the shape like this one. I always make the fins a little bigger to give me room to sand. But yeah, I'm gonna get this little, the Red Max back up and flying, or at least nice. It may go on the market. I don't know. I may put it out there for somebody else because I already got one that flies. Ramjet, I glued the other fin on. So this is a flyer. This is ready to go. Ramjet, old school. I like how you can see all the way through. It's like air goes all the way through and travels through this tube and out. So that's the Ramjet. So these are the projects that I'm working on. Just trying to break down glue. Like I said, this epoxy, I'm gonna try another, see what breaks down epoxy and get that off there. Subscribe to the channel, guys. But yeah, this is just a State of the Union rant. Something like that. Just wanted to come on here really quick, give you guys quick couple little tips. These are some tips. You have to take fins off, and if it's on there, if it's wood glue, use acetone, and just slowly get it worked in there, and they'll pop right. Normally they pop right off like you've seen these other ones, but this side is still holding me back. Y'all can hear it. You can hear it like it's crackling. There we go. There we go. No problem. So it got down in there and then it broke that apart. But you can see this epoxy is holding on. Yeah, so the wood glue part, that came off really nice. So I'll clean this tube up. There's no decals on here. So the other thing you do is when you got all that lump of glue on there, you can rub this on there. You can cut away. You can use a Dremel. Many ways. I've done this plenty of times when restoring rockets and getting them back nice. But I'm really starting to like older ones that have like see how this is. I really appreciate like some of the older decals that's on there. So I may try to leave this fin as preserved a little bit. Yeah, this one's good. Like I'll just get all this stuff knocked off here. Yeah, see it comes right off. You put that acetone on there, stuff comes right off. Look at that. That's almost back to just wood. So get this off here. So if you ever have to restore or you get an old rocket you want to redo, you can easily do that. See, this one has nothing on it. I would like some of the bat logos to go on here, so I may just mix this with a little orange. I want get some of the orange back on there. I need a cone, so I'll get a cone for it. You can see the old engine mount. Something to get that off there. Yeah, so I'll work on that later. But yeah, as far as this popped off, now I just got to get this. Oh, that's breaking. Oh yeah, perfect. Look how easy that came off. Easy. And the acetone works miracles. It got down in there and good deal. I don't want to mess that decal up. See, I want to save that. So yeah, put some stuff on here, and I want to save him. Goblin on that side. Yeah, it's just a matter of getting. Like I said, I think maybe that wasn't Maybe that wasn't epoxy. Let me see what I got. What can I cut? See, sometimes I'll take these scissors I have, these little curved ones, and just start cutting it away. There's many ways to do this stuff. Get this guy all restored back up. Get that hella rock restored up. Or not restored, just repaired. That's a repair. Anyway, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Drop a comment. Share the video. Send it around. We just need a good decal company. Oh, sticker shocks. I forgot to mention sticker shocks. I used them a while ago. They're cool. I got an order I'm waiting on from them right now. Actually, these Goblin decals are coming from them because I'm not going to deal... And they're going to be... So one thing about sticker shock, they're vinyl. I do like the water slides better. So I ordered from Sticker Shock. I know they're not shipping fast. I think the guy, the owner, got sick a while ago and had to... I think he had to get a surgery. I think he had to get a surgery or something. So maybe he get better. Speedy recovery to him. He does some nice decals. They're vinyl. I really prefer something thinner, but they'll do. And the only ones that didn't do, if you saw one of my older videos, I did the space shuttle, and those vinyl just too thick for my taste. When it comes to scale rockets, I want thin as possible. I want thin as possible. So yeah, Sticker Shock's pretty cool. It's like Sticker Shock's 123 is the website, but he's shipping. He got not a warning. He's just letting you know on his site that he's printing. I think he's shipping like only on weekends, or if an order comes in middle of the week, it's going to be Saturday or the following Saturday. Something. He's doing something like that because he's I think he actually had to go back to work. So maybe he's sad to go back to work. I think that's the deal. And he's not printing as much and as often. He's waiting on orders to build up, and then he's working on them. But anyway. That's what we're doing here. Just getting these all cleaned up. I'm going to have this Goblin. I'm going to have to get a cone. I'm going to have to order a new cone. I think I have one around here. I'll be able to find a similar cone. But yeah. Alright guys, this is Model Rocks 321, and I'm going to continue working on this. And thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to the channel. And we will be back with more. Model Rocks 321. And we out.